Next, this is a big one. E&O, otherwise known as professional liability. A lot of people mistake that general liability covers what we're getting ready to go over, and it does not. It's an entirely separate coverage. What is E&O? So E&O stands for Errors and Omissions, otherwise known as professional liability insurance. Protects businesses when employees make mistakes in the professional service they're providing to the customer or client. This coverage is also known as Errors and Omissions. Some call it E&O. In the healthcare space, it's known as malpractice insurance. Even if you're an expert in your business, mistakes happen. If your client or customer thinks a mistake in your professional service caused a financial loss, they can sue you. And again, that suit would fall under professional liability. It would not fall under general liability. If your business offers professional services and you don't have professional liability coverage, you can be held liable if a customer believes you made a mistake. Even if you didn't cause them a financial loss, you can still get sued. Small business owners should consider having professional liability coverage because it protects your businesses when they need it most. What does E&O or professional liability cover? Professional liability insurance for small businesses can help protect against claims from negligence, misrepresentation, inaccurate advice. That's a big one if you're a consultant. It's not the advice you give, it's how they interpret what you say. Personal injury, copyright infringement, and defense costs. We're going to dive into these a little more specifically. Professional liability, who needs this? Quick answer, everybody that's in business. But accountants, they need accounting E&O. Consultants need consulting E&O. Market research firms, interior designers, advertising, technology professionals, healthcare, construction, even if you're in the painting sector. Where does that come into play? So if you're a painter and you're painting someone's house, if you left a ladder that they tripped on, that falls under your general liability. If you painted the house the wrong color, that falls under professional liability. And people would say, well, I would just correct the mistake. But if they don't want you to correct the mistake, the only way to pay for the damages to get it repainted would fall under professional liability. So professional liability insurance is an important coverage that business owners who provide a service to a client or customer should have. You'll want to get professional liability insurance coverage if you have to sign a contract that requires you to carry the coverage, offer professional services directly to customers, which is basically every business, regularly give advice to clients. That's a big one in the consultancy field because I always tell consultants, it's not what you say, it's what they interpret that you said, where consultancy can go wrong. Be aware that some states require this type of business insurance. Again, regardless of what state you're in, always buy insurance regardless of what the state recommends. How much does E&O cost, or professional liability? Your cost, again, is unique to your business. What you pay for professional liability insurance will vary by product, the limits you choose, the risk class, hazard group, where your business is located even will change on what that cost. Quotes will vary again by business depending on the size, state, where it's located, coverage limits chosen, and the risk class your business is associated with. Obviously, the higher the risk class, the more that premium would be associated with that. Professional liability examples: breach of contract. Clients sue a tech company for breach of contract if the delivered products or services did not align with the details stipulated in the contract. Being unable to meet contractual obligations can give a client grounds to sue for breach of contract and associated damages. Breach of contract is a common error and omission example. And again, there's no coverage with general liability in regards to that. Breach of warranty. Similar to breach of contract, clients can file an E&O claim for a breach of warranty. While a breach of contract means a tech company didn't deliver the agreed product or service, a breach of warranty involves the product or service not meeting performance expectations. This type of claim is often harder to prove, but can still be costly for tech companies to defend or settle. For example, a company focused on spam reduction might face a breach of warranty claim if their service doesn't reduce spam as expected. And again, that could be in any service where you underperform or underdeliver. That again is going to fall under professional liability.